everybody. Here's just a little piece of the road. We're taking y'all to a special place today. You'll see it in just a little bit.
Cool.
So, okay, anybody watching this video, you're fixing to find out where we're going.
To the North Pole! Here we are!
Oh, we are? I wasn't expecting...
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting the North Pole.
...be at the North Pole.
Santa, where are you?
Okay. So that's not exactly the target. But soon, you will know.
Where's your wallet?
In my pocket.
Okay.
All right, so the entry fee to drive through this gate for Carol and I both is $32 to get on this road. So, yeah, as we pass the gentle curves at the bottom, it's 90 degrees outside. It's pretty warm. It feels pretty good in the wind. We're going, you know, through the pine trees, some gentle curves. All right, here we go. We're headed up Pikes Peak. 14,000 some odd feet.
14,115 feet.
Okay. So I went ahead and turned this camera on.
Okay.
Because I don't know when we're going to see something.
I know. And I can't videotape because...
Because why?
Because, I don't have any hands.
Where are your hands at? What are your hands doing?
I'm going to put this brochure in my pocket. Then I can do it. But see, these curves, I got to kind of hold on.
Kind of like you're driving?
I know, but I still got to hold on.
All right, well. I'm a little busy driving to be moving my camera around.
That's true. You just drive.
You know, every June, they have a race up this hill.
What kind of a race?
Like a fast car race, I don't know.
Really? That would be dangerous.
Kind of like Corvettes and Ferraris and...
Oh, goodness. And I bet they have bicycle races, too. Because, you know, there's got to be somebody riding your bicycle up here. Because there's no shoulder, so they'll be in the road. That would be a heck of a ride.
I guess they have Bigfoot here.
Oh my goodness. Hope I don't ever see him.
Yeah, now as we got up to about 11,000 feet, it started getting a little bit cold. So we did pull off and put on a light jacket before we headed to the top.
This is like I would like to ride, this kind of area, where it's a little cool, and the curves, you bet.
Even more when you
get to the junction. Pikes Peak. I remember last time we were frozen.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I know. It's about an hour, isn't it? Well...
That lady said it's 19 miles, take us about an hour.
There's coyotes up here too.
We're about halfway up to Pikes Peak right now. I don't know if the camera shows it. Everything is at an awkward angle. We pulled off the road a minute ago, I didn't even put the kickstand down. We were at such an angle. And all these curves, yeah, you can drive through them, but just don't stop because everything is banked. So you might notice that we are transcending from the shade of the tall pine trees, and we're starting to head above the timberline. Yeah, just notice that these switchbacks, they're no joke. I mean, it's a first gear and accelerate into elevation. I mean, it's a pretty, you can't really tell it from this video, but these are pretty steep hills, and they're gonna get steeper. Yeah, I just want to talk a minute about this road. I mean, the road surface is good, it's fine. But the road, every switchback, every curve is banked. So if you're on a motorcycle and you needed to stop, you can't put your feet down. I mean, you're leaning too far. If you're in a car, you're fine. But a motorcycle is a little more challenging. And you just kind of have to really know what you're doing. I mean, I bank it to experience, and I know my bike, because when you're first gear rolling into some of these hairpin curves, I mean, I'm talking, you know, you're not going 10 miles an hour and you're trying to make this curve. When you pull that clutch in, these roads are so steep, sometimes when you pull that clutch in, you practically stop. And you better hope that when you let that clutch out, you don't pop the clutch, that you're not hung in neutral. A lot of things to think about, because if you get that hung in neutral, you're going to be rolling backwards, and that's not going to be a good thing. Yeah, so you might ask, you know, Bill, with all the challenges of this road and going so slow and the chances of, you know, something going wrong, you know, I mean, is it really that fun? Is it really worth it? Hell yeah, it is. All right, yeah, I know this video is kind of getting long, and there's just a lot of road footage, but that's the point. That was the point of this ride, is to film this road. And it was a real challenge to edit this thing and get it in a reasonable time frame. I mean, I cut out so much. There's so much more that you're not seeing. You know, I wanted to put in every switchback, every lookout, but that just makes this video too long. I had to cut a lot of things out. But here's what we're left with, and hope you enjoy it. okay, the top of this thing has to be around here somewhere. Are we there yet? Maybe the top's around here. Are we there yet? Top's got to be right around here somewhere. Are we there yet? Holy moly, where is the top of this thing? Are we going to ever get there? Well, hallelujah, we're finally here. And man, as I drive through this parking lot, excuse me, I see it's full of cars. I'll probably have to park a mile away from here, and it'll probably be on a slope that I can't even put my kickstand down. All these people, I don't know, they kind of bother me. They're in my way. So, well, hang on a minute. It may not be a disaster after all. Look right here to the left of us. You'll see it. You see these little lanes that say MC? That is that special motorcycle parking. Front row, baby. Yeah, even though we're safely in the parking lot, I've got a little bit of footage off of Carol's camera that she took on, as we came to the top. You can look down there and you can see the road that we came up, kind of winding, and I don't know, I think it's some pretty good shots, so I wanted to throw it in here. All right, so we're up here at the visitor center at the top of Pikes Peak. Man, you can see for miles up here. You can see in the background, that's some smoke coming out of Canada. But I'm really surprised that we do have a clear view of Colorado Springs and the nearby mountains. Look here. Well, here we made it to the summit of Pikes Peak. We're at 14,000 feet. I just wanted to point out that when we started this trip, it was 90 degrees at the bottom, and it's about 55 right here. That may be the most obnoxious train whistle I've ever heard. In some of my other videos, I have shown where there's been a sign that says, hey, do not go here. And there's people doing it. They're not obeying. Well, same here. There were signs that say, do not stand on the track. And there was a guy had to go get people off the dang track so they could run the train. I don't know. People are going to ruin this place. All right, here's Carol at the with the summit sign. I just have one piece of advice: eat lunch before you come up here. Well, here's your typical Pikes Peak lunch for 38 bucks.
What?
Here's Carol with some random people from the Ukraine. Yeah, so as you stroll around the summit, they have a lot of catwalks and platforms where you can really, get a good picture of, over the side. We're 14,000 feet. We're nearly 3 miles up. So it's pretty interesting. Here goes Carol out there. I want a picture of her, but she tried to get on the wrong side. But there she is. Okay, I'm going to end this video right here at the top of Pikes Peak. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done it, please subscribe and click on that bell, and you'll be notified anytime we make a video. Thanks for watching.